Good morning, ladies. My name is Chaz, and welcome to the What If Deku Became One Above All from Marvel's. So, the one that's above all, some say he's the most powerfulest being in the universe, right? So, yeah. But I'm also thrown in some one below all, too. So, he's kind of mix up between both. So he's still classed as one above all. So yeah, and in this universe, I forgot to mention, I'm also thrown in Zumi, and there she is with her brother. Yeah. So my voice just cracked. Sorry about that. So one above all, all. So in this universe, one above all is basically a war or uh and like worshippers worship in order to bring their gun back. They had to make some sacrifices, like basically, but they keep failing over and over and over again. But they didn't realize the one above all has to be born in order to come to life and fully awaken. See, their hun dying, Hain, because of something tragic. So then years have passed. Zuku, or so the Zoom or Inko Asashi gave birth to not one but two people. That is Zuku, Zumi, and yes, the Zuku in this What If is one above all. He has multiple powers, multiple everything. Thing. Like, he could go hand to head with any time with just his powers. Like his. Yeah. And I'll just let it soak in. This guy, or the one that you see before you, it's not like totally accurate to what the Marvels looked like, but it is pretty cool. So yeah, and so they go to the Quirk Doctor. The Quirk Doctor looked at both of them and told Zumi that she has fire manipulation quirk. Same thing as her brother. So, yeah. But her brother had like, the, all the elements quirk too. So basically, he could control earth, fire, air, water, every element you could think of. Yeah. And no, I'm not turning him into my what if Deku was the or Zuko was or became Elementor. Or, okay. So yeah. But he had an evolution quirk. Or like so but the quirk doctor actually kinda lied to Zuko before. Like, yeah. Or I'll change that part. So oh, then after school, or everyone picks on him for being the literal weakest one. But Zuko has the same quirk as his mother and his father, like fire manipulation. So it's similar to his sister too. So yeah. So then Bakugo picks on him a lot. And everyone picks on him more through the entire school from age of 4 to 15. Yeah, he hears all the same stuff again. And yeah, negative parts, or like, or he's now used to people saying, "You're quirkless, you're useless, Deku." Kind. Every single day, every single minute. But he enjoys it. He's actually so like one night he actually when he was sleeping the quirk that was inside of his body infused itself into his full arsenal of powers. Yeah. Basically he could control anything. So now he is the one above all. Yeah. So he joins UA. As Bakugo is a little bit ticked off at why is this weakling thing joining, why are you joining UA? They don't accept you as the, okay. As he got class 1B, Zuko did. But they made a mistake of putting him in class 1B instead of class 1A. Because Zuko, they didn't know that Zuko is their hun. Hun. Yes. Notice. As the ball throw, he only got 300 feet. As he was like in the mood of just relax thing, as they're like, man, you're a literal weakest one. But he was holding back on his quirks or his powers because he, in his own thought process is a little bit different from canon. Zuko had to hold back on his powers. Plus, there's also one thing. He has skills and powers. 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 That. And the quirk that was with him before it infused with its, or with the ability, was, so he was one of one of the mystery ones. Like, he is usually in this universe. There's, hold on, let me read. Okay, so in this universe, there's 4 categories: quirks, skills, and abilities. And quirkless, but they're in actually in this what if there's 5. There's also mystery ones. The mystery ones have like all of them put together. Like, yeah, whoever is in the mystery zone are legends. Like, literally, let's just say in 40K, there might be a character that's all mystery to the entire world. But turns out he's on, like, he has multiple powers, multiple racism thing. Yeah. So yeah, Zuko Hill is one of those mystery ones. No one could figure him out. Kind. Like, okay. So Zuko ends up. So at the sport or yeah, at sports festival, because I'm skipping the Heroes vs. Villains and the USJ, because he wasn't at USJ and his sister wasn't there, but it happens like canon. But yeah, Zumi has 2 quirks: her own and one for all. Huh. So yeah, the it was just weird. So, and those mystery people, the ones that are in this what if, could outlive everyone. So yeah, they all. So Zuko was at sports festival. He's all calm. And he got like at what he got in, or no, his sister got first place, like what he or canon version of himself was, and he got last place. So he got not disqualified, but he was in it. So, or actually, he was disqualified from it. So He walks around the city, and he stumbles into Hero Killer Stain's as Hero Killer Stain's about to kill Tenya Ida. As before he stabs the Tenya's brother, he stops frozen in place. He turns around and he sees a silhouette of a man and just staring at him. It looked like staring right into his soul as Hero Killer Stain is frozen, like someone just used his own blood quirk against him as he came closer and closer. So close that even, as he says, "Are you trying to kill my friend or pro hero who's for what?" As Hero Killer Stain's entire body dropped to the floor and knocked out. As Tenya's brother could sense it inside of Izuku's, as he turns around, looks right at Tenya's brother as he gives him a hand to help him up. As he says you should turn him over to the police thing. Yeah. But what's your name, young man? Oh, me? I'm Zuko Midoriya. Huh. Okay. And so basically he walks away. Sorry, I had an itch on my nose. So he walks away like that. As Zuko walks away, Tenya's brother took Hero Killer Stain and put him over in the police department thing. And he got all the credit for what Zuko just did. Then he came back right before Bakugo versus Ochako fight. As it began, and then Bakugo is about to kill Ochako. As no one was fast enough to. But when Bakugo is about to use his explosions, dumb luck, his entire arm, like, not snaps, but his entire body felt like it got punched in the stomach. As he looks up and sees a silhouette of Zuko Midori, yes, as it stared right at his soul, like the same thing what he did with Hero Killer Stain, but on a whole nother level, as everyone is scared of him. They see the silhouette of Zuko, who just punched Bakugo so hard that even sending him flying into 3 or 4 buildings. And yeah, as he, after that, he turns around, he picks up Ochako, runs her to the recovery girl, as everyone is in shock, in horror, what that student did. He simply just punched a guy with that his aura was so terrifying. Yeah. And Bakugo was even in recovering from that. Yeah. As his sister was like, man, as they, yeah, as Todoroki is like about to, or tell his father, or his father, or actually, Eraserhead told Zuko, or actually, there was a bonus round because Zumi already won, but they wanted to test what Zuko's capable of. So what they do, they send Endeavor, Todoroki, the entire Class 1A, 1B against him. As they all got knocked out of a ring. Some of them flew across the, like, hitting 53 or like 5 or 3 buildings. As when he fights, after he was done, and with all of that, then his body starts to erupt. As it pains him. Like his growing, as wings sprouted out from his back. And blood was all over those wings. From him. As it was beautiful wings. Compared to, as everyone couldn't believe that this kid is the one above all. Or they thought that. And when he looks up, with his fire in his eyes, yeah, as everyone, and yeah, so as he calms down, as everyone, even the villains are like, we're gonna go into hiding real quick. we're not coming out until he dies, or, yeah. So they went into hiding. But that makes someone encouraged to have him. All for one. Yes. Oh, I'm not leaving him out of this story. No, no, no. So he saw Zuko's power. Or as, yeah, as he looks around, or as, yeah, or All for One says, "Who is this young man?" As the quirk doctor says, "Oh, him? He is Zuko Midoriya. Huh. He is the one above all." Oh. He is the one of that we, or the worshippers, worship in order to sacrifice, or all those people that had to be sacrificed to revive him didn't realize that he was reborn, or gonna be reborn. And Zuko was the one. Yeah. He gets called into Nezu's office. As Nezu talks to him about, like, so you're holding it back, right? You were trying to hold it back? Or actually, all these questions. But he gave an honest opinion. That was only, you know what percentage that is? That is at 10% of Zuko's power. Some of you are probably like, wait, 10%? That's almost a similar to canon version of Zuko. Yes, but the Zuko ends up as Hawks. Oh, hold on. Please wait for part 2 to come out. So, catch you guys, girls, later.